Do you think that AI will replace your job if you're not trained with AI?
Potentially, yeah. Because I think the thing is, and what they're saying, the study is coming out now where people who are too reliant on it, they're actually like losing their ability, their cognitive ability, like their ability to think, right? And their ability to process data.
Yeah.
Right? You're relying on it. It's like that. Have you ever seen that movie Idiocracy?
No.
Oh my God. And it's this thing where this guy gets, I don't know, frozen, comes back like 1,000 years later, and everyone's just idiots, right? And like, it's almost like,
it's looking like it.
You know, they lose their ability to think and just be smart. I don't know. So it's kind of scary. From
What I want to throw this out there. What I found a little bit interesting is now, because before, let's say if your wage was based on the skill set required for that position, how are they going to do that in the future, gauging those skills if it's going to be so heavily reliant on an AI tool? I wonder if now that is going to start to play a factor. So now, let's say 1,000 years from now, Idiocracy, everyone's stupid. Let's just say that they're so reliant on GPTs, but I wonder how it's going to start affecting wages. Because let's be honest, as employers, you're paying based on skill. So let's say if you're top guy, you want them to go through the brief.
Yeah.
Right? If it's GPT going through the brief, I already pay the subscription.
What's the point of paying the top guy to, right? And that's the thing. So skills for sure, but I'd say impact too, right? You know, your top performers tend to make the most because I can't live without them. I need them, right? There's a reason why I got to make sure they stick around. Whereas if someone just not that, I don't need them because they're not that reliable anymore.
Yeah. What do you think the dangers of AI right now are? Top dangers. People need to watch out for. You're in the AI space.
Yeah, so. I mean, we talked about privacy and security. I think that's a huge one, of course.
Is it because everybody's just feeding the GPTs with their information?
Yeah.
This is what's happening?
And what's happening with that information, right? Like, and people are putting everything in there. People about
it's crazy what
their
they
health, finances,
their DNA results.
Yeah, like, right? We saw what happened with, what's that DNA testing company out of the States, right?
Which one? The one that was with Gary Brecka?
Well, they went into business and then they got acquired by
Ancestry.com?
So, yeah, something like, I don't know if it's Ancestry, but one of those ones where they're doing the DNA test and they went into business and then BlackRock acquired them and people are all concerned, what are they going to do? Who owns this data now? You know?
Which is crazy if you think about it.
Yeah, and how are they using it, right? So that's scary and people are freaking out. So yeah, privacy, security, what happens with all that? How are people using it? I don't know. What are some of the else concerns? Bias is a huge one. Right? We talked about like the bias of the AI tool.
Right.
It's feeding you what you want, but also like there's other things where people are using it for hiring, for example. What is that bias in hiring? Are they, again, is it how is it determining who the best candidate is? Right? There's all kinds of like concerns there too.
That's a good one because let's say in the end of the day we have ESA laws and all the other stuff. I wonder if at some point if there's almost like a watermark they can throw out there to kind of alleviate you from almost like a profiling. That you're putting this as a certain profiling because everyone always talks about DEI, but it's a little interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've seen some videos like what Sora AI is releasing.
Oh, it's insane.
That's crazy. If you didn't have the watermarks, you would never know.
I know. It's so scary, but cool.
It is. It is. You can absolutely do everything with AI.
Yeah.
What do you think the future of AI is going to be? Is it going to be complete, like we said, with Idiocracy? Or do you think it's going to finally take on some human emotions? Is there any research going on right now?
As is right now, the tech does not have any human emotions. It's only just a library of information. It's taking that query and then researching, like looking through the information and feeding you back. So it's not there yet in terms of kind of like really being able to dig deep into your questions. And again, what we do as humans, where we have all these kind of layers of thinking we have to go through before, giving a response. So I don't think it's there yet. I think it really has to evolve to get to that next stage of true AI, right?
And what do you think the stage of digital marketing?